Let's see, is my mic on? Yeah, probably is actually. Alright, yeah, I didn't actually run it last night, unfortunately, because, yeah, my computer turned off in the middle of the night. But, yeah, some of you guys wanted me to make a video on how to manually enter on the gasoline trader, and I think that's a good topic. You don't have to have all three of these charts. I do it just in case. If you're more advanced, I'll go over how you can use all three of these to determine some manual entries. Alright. So the first thing I want to go over with manual entries is what I recommend you put on the chart. Personally, what I like to do is I run RB futures on the top, CL second, and dollar index futures, DX futures on the bottom. DX futures are the new thing I've been trying to do for the next iteration of Gas Trader, but it will require an auxiliary data feed if you do want to use the DX futures, because I don't know if Rhythmic comes with it. It could, but yeah, I mostly use Tradovate, so I use the CQG data feed, and yeah, NinjaTrader has alerted me that I'm 10 minutes delayed because of it. Spooky. Yeah, so you will need the data feed like IQ feed if you want to use the DX. It's not necessary, but it does help a little bit, and it can give you some better entries than you otherwise would have. Today you could have gotten short over here. I don't know. I don't think I would have, just because maybe I might have gotten short like over here. I don't know if I'd gotten short over here. That would have probably been too much of a drop for me, especially with the last few days been pushing pretty hard. So yeah, so let me explain why I would go long right there, and then let me explain the indicators. So I've already explained adversary detection. You can go watch my other videos for that. So just gonna collapse everything up here and explain the actual indicator that's taking the trades. So how does the gasoline trader take trades, and why does the actual spread work? So this whole thing is a measure of the spread. Uh, just standard deviations of it, up or down, I think, something like that. And then this middle line is like this green line's SMA, right? So yeah, pretty much. That's all you really need to know about that, what all these lines are, but I don't think you guys really care what the lines are, because they don't really matter in the long term. But so in order to go, like, let's take the gasoline trader enters long if this green line goes below this, and then the next bar, the green line is back under it. So let's just say over here, see how it's gone over? If the next bar was under or equal to this blue line, it would take a short, because going down is a short, going from here to here is a long. So let's just say that you're over here. Let's say you're over here, right? Let's just say the adversary detection, even though the adversary detection would enter you. Uh, so let's just say that, like, let's say over here, you see that the spread has gotten wider. So when the green line diverges from the orange line, it means the spread's getting wider, just so you know. And when the spread gets wider, that's when we want to either long or short based on just where the spread is. So right now, you see this gas trader wouldn't have entered you because you're not over the blue line, so you wouldn't have gotten entered. But let's just say that you saw it was a good opportunity and you wanted to go long. Well, you could go long. I wouldn't go long, but I mean, because this is long too, and this is short too. But you know, just saying, in case you wanted to, you could. And the adversary detection is obviously fine right now because it's below the orange line. But yeah, that's how you would manually enter. Or let's say that the adversary detection was below the orange line over here, and you thought it was a good opportunity to go short right here. And you were like, well, it's not entering me, so, and I do think it's a good opportunity because crude is going down, and we know gas follows crude, so let me just take a short. And that's where a good short would be down here. We'd go ride this down a few points, probably like 200 or something. That was, I think, today's short. You could have gotten that if you didn't get entered by the gas trader. I know sometimes the entries are a little weird. I'm sorry about that, but I don't know how to fix it. Like, it's Ninja Trader's gonna be Ninja Trader, so... Or like right here. Let's say this is, I think, where people got long. Right about here. So you could have actually gotten long here too. And this is actually a place I would have gotten long. Just because you see how wide this spread is. The blue and the blue determine how big the spread is at any given time, which means a lot of volatility. You see how wide this is, and you see how far, like how close this came to being long. I actually would have taken it had I not been like A, at school, or B, not like not trading today. I told you guys I wasn't going to, but so here's why I would have taken this right here. So you see that that's flattening out, so that's usually a good sign. You see that crude has slightly been going, you see it's been taking a nice upturn right here, right? And you see that the dollar index futures are starting to go down a little bit. So you see this is, instead of this is a 2 bar and then a 3rd bar, you see that 3 bars have been red, right? And then, yeah, you kind of see it slowing down at the bottom. You kind of see it's been going up. Like you think it's going to go up, right? And you see the spread is pretty wide, so yeah, adversary detection is good. It's bad actually. So I don't know if you would take it. I would, but uh, yeah, this is an example of something you could take based on DX futures. But a lot of you guys won't have DX futures, so I guess that's a moot point. But that's just how this takes trades. If you guys want the base explanation, if this goes above and then below, it'll take a short. If this goes below and then above, it'll take a long. Because, well, we're trading returns to the mean, right? So that's how this works. And then there's a few filters just to prevent you from entering on like a mass trend. But yeah, that's basically how this works. If you have any questions, just DM me. This might be a little tricky for some of you guys. I don't think I would recommend you do it if you don't exactly know how to trade spreads yet, but yeah, just know that when this green line goes high, it's a good idea to go short. If this green line goes low, it's a good idea to go long. But you would want other things, other confirmations if you're going to go either short or long, because well, this in and of itself is not the best indication. Like gas and crude futures are only 70% correlated, so that is an edge, but we want to make sure we're not entering on like a shit uptrend, which is what all the gasoline futures are for, or all the gasoline trader filters are for, to make sure you're not like screwing yourself over. Okay, now that I've explained how this indicator works, should explain how the correlation between all these actual futures I have on the chart. Let me just collapse these even further. So, why do I have all three of these on the chart? So, the reason why I have all three of these on the chart is because dollar index. Okay, the first thing you gotta understand, I should probably preface this. This is a little complicated, so if your brain already hurts, you probably want to click off. But if not, and you want to get a really deep understanding of when good chances to go short are and long, stick around. So one of the key indicators that I'm planning to use is just DX futures in general, because as you know, gas and crude are all priced in dollars. Regardless of what currency you have set to, it'll always be a peg on the dollar. So based on that, we understand that if dollar index futures go down, these are going to go up, because if the dollar is worth less, these are going to be more expensive, right? In relative to the dollar. So that's why I use them. See, you can really see the inverse correlation here. As it goes down, dollar index goes up. As this goes down, these go up. So it's not like a perfect one-to-one correlation. It's just more confirmation things you can use. Like see here, I guess went down afterwards, but that's a bad example. Man, I'm really choosing these shitty examples today. Like here, let's see. See a dollar index went up, and this went up, and this went up. I think that was from like an auxiliary factor, so it's not like necessarily like perfect. Like you don't necessarily just want to see, oh, it's going down or it's going up, and then you go short. Like it's probably not a good idea. You want to look at the spread and other things. But it's a good confirmation. It's good confirmation that what you predict is going to happen, especially during news events. That's why FOMC affects gas futures, even though they seem to have no correlation. So yeah, over here going down, down. This goes up, up, up. It's not going to be a huge difference most of the time, but if it's going like straight down and you're planning on going short, that's probably not a great idea. Like if like right here, if you see this bar and you're like, oh, what a good idea to go short or long or short, yeah, short. It's probably not a good idea. Just for a warning, that's what I use DX futures for. Not everyone likes using them for this or has the ability to, so it's fine. Honestly, you don't have to if you don't want to, but to me, it's a good way to determine if you're short, if you're manual short or manual long is a good idea. And that's why I use all of these, and then you can just look at the crude chart over here to see if it's on an uptrend or downtrend. We know that gasoline generally follows crude, so like you see, like see a good example. This is like this big bar right here. I'd probably go long just because this seems like it's a deviation from it. So yeah, and then obviously the short down here would have told you to go long here. So that is the reason how that is not this is how you would determine if a short is a short or a long is a long manually. Obviously, I don't recommend doing this, but if you want to, feel free to. Just know that it's not the trader taking the trades, it's you taking the trades at that point. So yeah, that's all I have to really say here. I don't make money off of these videos, but there's probably gonna be an ad at the beginning. Yeah, get fucked, YouTube. Anyways,